Hey guys, my name's Mike and I own joinapothecary.com. I was on a Zoom finishing up a marketing meeting with Jessica and she said, I sure would love a testimonial from her because she always hears me complain about the past and how happy I am right now. What we did is well, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know how long this recording will be. Let's say 6 months ago, I got into or wanted to get into telehealth, and probably 6 months before that, we inquired, and back then the technology just wasn't available. Other platforms weren't available. And literally, it would cost millions of dollars to try to compete with the big boys. So, Jessica helped me understand a few things about this industry. Number one, you need to own your own website. There was a lot of people out there saying, hey, we'll give you access to our site, and we'll put your logo on it and we'll send you referral fees. Well, that wasn't good for me because I could wake up one morning and be gone, and I couldn't add products and I couldn't do a lot of other things. So I know that's what many people are going through right now. What we did learn is in testing other people's stuff and going through demos, what we found out was they didn't know what they were doing. It's still too new. They're still pioneering it. And when I found Jessica, Jessica was so far ahead of the curve. And the team over there at Kickstart Social, pretty much right away, they knew exactly what I needed. They had the relationships that we needed all over the country to find the best products, the best software, the best marketing, you name it. She brought it all to me on a silver platter. And one of the things I wanted to point out was it was months and months of me trying to figure it out. Well, if I buy this $500 piece or this $300 piece or this $10,000 piece, what was happening is nothing was stable, nothing was robust, and didn't matter what I did. I couldn't get the support that I was looking for. And unfortunately, their technology was so limited that I couldn't add certain products or I couldn't add a different vertical. And if you see the website now, you'll see it's got lots of good stuff on it. And between Jessica's marketing, the availability of the relationships she has, I was able to get onboarded pretty darn quick. If you look at the website, it's pretty complicated and there's a lot of pieces to it and it's beautiful. So, I guess there's a few pieces that you might want to know about, right? So the very first thing is you need your own website. Don't I wouldn't do any type of referral sites. Number two, the software that Jessica has is the most stable, battle tested, asset tested, and we love it. We love that it'll communicate with our patients. We love that we can do refunds from there. We love that we can do a lot of things in the back end of the dashboard. What it enables us to do is look and feel exactly like the publicly traded companies that we're trying to compete with. Not the most fun thing in the world if you're not a really high tech person to try to put it together. And that's exactly me. And Jessica helped me understand that it's truly a business in a box, right? And over the past, every time I've bought something in a box, it's always been two or three times the price, and I was willing to pay it for convenience. And when Jessica put all this together, it wasn't overpriced, and I wasn't paying for convenience. What I was paying for was a rock solid platform that I was proud of and that was easy for my staff to understand and deal with customer service, things like that. Jessica's team has been nothing but helpful. Gosh, training, customer support, reaction times. And I'm a really expressive person. So I'm all about the colors and the brightness of the website and that kind of stuff. But really, what matters in the background, and I understand a lot of entrepreneurs are like me, very expressive, and they just want it to look great and they want to look cool and all that. But the looks are just as important as the back end, if not more. The back end's more important. But it's been a really amazing experience diving into this industry, being successful at it. I don't want to say things like it's fun to work from the beach, but it's real, right? I think a lot of us want a business online. Brick and mortar is great. I've had many brick and mortar companies before, sold them for a lot of money, but at the end of the day, rent, labor laws, those types of things is not what I wanted. So now from my phone, iPad, and computer, I can run my empire and it's really nice. And because of Jessica, I can launch other websites, I can launch other verticals. Um, I'd like to be able to sit here and explain it all, but I don't want to bore you if you're actually watching this, wondering if you should sign up with Kickstart Social. So that's kind of it, right? Like in the beginning, we tinkered with things, and then 6 months goes by and nothing happened. The next 6 months, I found Jessica and I said, "Hey, let's do this." And since then, we were able to build the sites, build the marketing out. The team does my social media. The team handles my influencers. It's quite an amazing experience to know that you have somebody there that can help you, respond to you, and the team. They actually care about your business more than you do, believe it or not. They're the sweetest team. They're so helpful, and my God, they're smart. Be honest with you, having access to those people is mind blowing because, of course, I'm always begging them to help with other techie stuff, but that's how it works. But another thing that's really important is those relationships with the pharmacies. It's not easy to find pharmacies. It's taken me a year to build relationships with pharmacies to be trusted. And if you're starting out, they don't want to deal with you because you're little. They deal with thousands and thousands of orders a week. So with being with Kickstart and knowing that Jessica's launched, I think close to 60 or 70 brands now, that's a lot of relationships. That's a lot of buying power. And not only that, it's just a really good community to be part of. We all help each other. We know each other for the most part, and we can bounce ideas off each other. And it's just a really interesting space to be involved in as we go through regulation and new laws and all the different things changing in the medicine industry. It's really nice to have support and have people around to talk to and kind of come up with solutions for everything. Over the past year with Jessica, we've tackled a lot of regulatory things and like legit script, for instance. I don't know if you know what legit script is, but it's a third party that has to certify your domain or they won't let you sell or, excuse me, advertise on Google or Facebook or anything like that, especially the high risk payment processing. Legit script, 8 months I was working with them and I couldn't talk to somebody and get approved. When we started working with Apothecary, we were able to be approved in less than 2 weeks because of Jessica's relationship with them. And since I said I might as well talk about it, the high risk processors, they're not easy to find, and they just automatically don't talk to you unless you're referred by somebody that they actually care about and want to do business with. And I hate to say that, but in the real business world, that's what happens. So it's kind of funny. I keep saying relationships, and I think that's what this industry is about. Jessica's relationship is 5 star in this industry. Um, and the people that I've met and the experiences that I've had and the enjoyableness, I guess, of owning a true telehealth website and basically doing things that others can't or won't. And I'm not a doctor, and I haven't been in this industry very long at all, but it's been a blast learning, and it's quite an exciting adventure. What else does it say? Marketing. Jessica's marketing is awesome. You could probably look at our social media and tell right away. There's just so much to the team and what happens going down that road, but that's really it. And I know this was terrible. I'm not really good at it, but you can reach out to me at any time. I'm sure Jessica will give you my contact information. And that's it. You guys have a good day. Good luck in this industry. If you need help, I'm here. And that's really it. So jump on board and looking forward to meeting you in the trenches.